Manchester United poor start to the season has done little to bridge the gap between the Glazers' asking price and what is being offered for the club. And also the latest Jadon Sancho, it looks like he's gonna be leaving the club in January when will Tyrell Malacia return to the squad. Welcome to Football Gossip about Manchester United. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment below and watch the video to the end. So let's get into the guide. So I'm gonna start up with the Jadon Sancho situation at the club. So this time it is coming from across the Daily Star saying that Manchester United are ready to sell Jadon Sancho to the highest bidder in January. United bosses will be willing to sell him on the ship if it means getting him out of the squad. So Manchester United don't have any time to waste. They want to offload Jadon Sancho as soon as possible. He has no way to return to the squad anymore. January is the rightful time for him to leave the squad. Yes, this is his dream club. He wants to play for Manchester United, but he has taken part and pathways with the manager. Probably pathways with the manager. He has been suspended out of the squad until further notice. I think there's no way back for him until he apologizes. And maybe even if he apologizes, he might just see a couple of games before he leaves the Manchester United shirt and leave his number 25 jersey for Man United. We know different clubs are interested in him. Barcelona are interested, Tottenham Hotspur are interested. Saudi Arabia club wanted him on loan after they saw that Jadon Sancho fell apart with the manager. They wanted him on loan, but Man United said no. They just want a permanent deal. Saudi Arabia couldn't afford him, and they want to go pursue for him in January. January is the rightful time. Next year, I don't see Jadon Sancho playing for this club again, and I feel it will be the right time because he's bringing negativity to the dressing room, and we need that team spirit, and it's affecting the players mentally. And as a footballer, you need to be stable mentally. You need to be stable and build that confidence. Losing just three losses and before our win against Burnley, we had 3 losses, and that brings down the mentality in the team. Jadon Sancho's situation in the club also bring down the mentality with the team, and that was the reason behind the scene that why Manchester United were losing the games. So once Jadon Sancho out of the squad, yes, there is a big divide in the United fan base. Some fans want him, some fans don't want him. Some fans say that they need a return that Erik have done this with different players. First it happened with Cristiano Ronaldo and it happened to Jadon Sancho. It is repeating itself, so fans are pointing their fingers on Erik that Erik needs to leave. Those fans are plastic fans. Those fans don't know what is really happened. A player like Jadon Sancho disrespecting the manager, being one of the top winners in the club. If you watch my last video, I was talking about the same thing, that Jadon Sancho don't want to apologize. Who is really advising Jadon Sancho not to apologize with the manager? Clearly and directly, he's the one offending the manager at this moment. It happened with Marcus Rashford being dropped for just 45 seconds left. Jadon Sancho apologized and he's jumping to the squad. Look at him and the manager right now. They're all smiling to each other, training, they're having a beautiful fun. But Jadon Sancho couldn't apologize to the manager. Very poor of Jadon Sancho. Different clubs want him. Barcelona want him, Tottenham Hotspur want him, Saudi Arabia clubs. I think those are the 3 top clubs that want Jadon Sancho. Man United don't want any loan deal. We don't want any loan deal. And I believe a price of £80 million would be great for Jadon Sancho. That is the valuation. That is his market value. Anything less than that, Manchester United, I will plead and beg, don't offload him. Yes, we are United. We have great board. We can make all those great negotiations. But Manchester United, every time we just sell players for cheap price. You see how we done with Fred. We offload Fred for just £15 million. So poor. Fred as a normal player, I won't say he's a top player. He's an average player, but Fred should have been worth about £30 million. Manchester United couldn't negotiate well. They couldn't negotiate well with Fenerbahce, and Fred went to Fenerbahce for just £15 million. Very poor negotiation for Manchester United. This is how the board is getting on. So I feel Jadon Sancho leaving Manchester United in January will be the best option. There's no way back for him in the squad anymore. He's still getting paid at this moment, getting fully paid, but you may don't want to see him in the current training ground. For January, what I talked about that Man United can't wait any longer to offload Jadon Sancho. This is coming from Crossy Daily Star. So let's get into the second news of today. Like what I talked about Jadon Sancho, let me know in the comment section, guys. Let's get into the second news of today. It is about Malacia. When will Malacia return? We don't know. So it is coming from random journalists saying that there has been hope that Malacia would be back at the end of the month. Well, just 6 days left. We just hope he comes back from injury. We don't know if it's a knee injury, if it's an ankle injury, or hamstring injury. He didn't participate in the preseason. We want Malacia. Sergio Regum has been great. He has been holding that right wing position. He has been great. He has been solid in that position. Yeah, that left wing position. I mean, rather than left wing position, he has been solid. But we need Malacia. Luke Shaw is still injured and gonna be out. It's gonna be asked for about 8 weeks left for Luke Shaw to jump into the squad. But Malacia want him as soon as possible. He is a great player. He is someone who is good defensively. He's not too good offensively, and he's not attacking minded like that. But he's good defensively. We want that. I want a backup with. We want someone who can be a great guy for Sergio Regum. Sergio Regum have been great for Manchester United. I feel Erik is gonna sign him permanently. He just want to impress Erik. He just want to impress the fans. And if Erik don't sign him, the fans are gonna be angry with him. So I feel he wants to bring that general decision in the dressing room that you said Regum needs to be signed, but we want Malacia as soon as possible. Malacia, jump into the squad, I beg of you. Any of your injury, just get into you. Just wish you quick recovery. But according to multiple reports, I would say this is a rumor that Malacia is gonna return to Manchester United squad at the end of the month. Just 6 days left. Hopefully, he return to Manchester United and get his recovery tight and start running and playing for Old Trafford as soon as possible. We want him as soon as possible. Luke Shaw, our main left back, has been injured, and there are still about 8 weeks for him for his recovery time. We just want our left back position to be tight. We have Sergio Regum, who has been brilliant, and hopefully we'll get Luke Shaw and Malacia in that position. We want them as soon as possible. We are indeed lacking squad depth, so we need Malacia, Luke Shaw in our squad as soon as possible. What I thought about that is a rumor, but hopefully Malacia return to Manchester United as soon as possible, and they're saying might be in the end of the month. So let's talk about the most stupid news of today. It's about the takeover, a story that has been fed up of saying the same old story repeating itself. I've been fed up. I've just been in repeat mode for all of my videos about the takeover. You all know it has been 10 months right now. What do you want us to say? There's no thing for you to say. Even if an update comes, no update has even been coming out about the takeover of Manchester United. So this time it is coming from Sky and saying that Gazim and Sajima both still want to buy Manchester United and are not to pull off by the club for start of the season. Are not pulled off by the club for start of the season. They also say that the longer they demand more money, the more the very assets they are trying to sell is being devalued. So the positive thing about Manchester United post-season, yes, we want to win games, but the only positive thing I'm gonna say that will trigger the Glazers to leave the club is just look at Man United value getting dropped by the J. The share price is getting dropped. The share price is valuing Manchester United in a very lower price than the two bidders are offering. So Man United value are just going drop, and the possibility of the Glazers selling the club is going high. The possibility of the Glazers leaving the club for the after spending 18 years at the club is getting high, and United fans want that to happen. But losing games and giving the higher chance for the Glazers to win, I don't know which one you are going to prefer. Do you prefer to lose games for the Glazers to win, or do you prefer to win games for the Glazers to stay? Let me know in the comment section, guys. It's a very, very difficult question to answer. But yes, we want the Glazers family to leave. But I'm gonna say this, that Fabrizio Romano and Bloomberg business have had this to say that takeover at Man United is still ongoing. I've said it before, I'm saying it again. Takeover of Manchester United is still ongoing at this moment. What I thought about takeover that has gone over the last 10 months, Serge Maflet, Sheikh Gazim, the two front runners in the race are still prepared. They want to play the long game through the Glazers. I'm not seeing them open their bids anymore. Ben Jacob said it today that a bid from the Qataris can still be good at. I'm not seeing that dropping any bid for the Glazers family anymore. How would you drop a bid? That's look like you're overpaying. Obviously at this moment they're already overpaying. They're paying double of the amount already. 5 billion is double already. The Glazers are still sticking to that 6 billion. Majority and even the minority stakeholders of the club wants the Qataris because they're gonna make a lot of money. And why will you be selling something that doesn't have the value of what you're selling? You're offering a money that isn't close to even the valuation of the club. So the asking price of the Glazers is way too much, but I still feel the Glazers are gonna play these long games to pull out a bid, to pull out and trigger the bid from either the Qatari or the Sajima side. Let me know in the comment section what I thought the strategy isn't working. The long games, I feel the long games is just a strategy for the Glazers to get higher bids from either of the two parties in the takeover race at this moment. What I thought about the takeover Manchester United that been going on for the past 10 months, both parties are still ahead of the race. They are still facing each other edge to edge, looking at each other, and they believe when they have the confidence. Ineos group still believe they are gonna defeat the Qataris. Qataris believe their main rival is no say not Sajima. That is the confidence we need. That is the confidence we need from the Qataris. We want them in Man United and want the Glazers out. What I thought about the three topics we are going through today: Fabrizio Romano, business, Bloomberg, and now different source have been saying it that the takeover is still on and are ready to play the long games. I would say this is not an update. You guys know it's not an update, but I'm fed up of saying the takeover. I have been on repeat mode for the past 10 months. There's nothing off my head again about the takeover of Manchester United. So like the video, leave a comment below, subscribe to Football Gossip. That's a small bit about Manchester United. Bye guys, and I'll catch you and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.